All right, welcome back to another video. If you're enjoying this series so far, please comment, like, subscribe, and share these videos. And I did it again. I left my stinking AC on. I apologize. It is hot in here though, so if I start sweating in the middle of this video, you know why. But I don't want you to have to put up with the sound of the air conditioner because it's almost as loud as my voice, because this office that I built is only 48 square feet. It's really small, and literally I can almost touch my air conditioner off here to the side, so it is very loud. However, does seem to work. One thing I just noticed in the camera is my face is all puffy, and some of that's to do with my weight. I'm overweight and I'm trying to lose that. I need to lose about 30 pounds, but a lot of it is, man, I got an infection in my face right now. I had some bad teeth break off, and then I got a root canal, and now I got an infection, and so it's all puffy and hurts and everything. So hopefully it'll go well. I know you've probably noticed in all my videos how jacked up my teeth are. I know they're gross. I promise I do take care of my teeth the best that I can, but I was not blessed with the genetics of having nice teeth, and I've struggled my entire life to keep from losing them through cavities. I got tons of cavities all the time. It's gross. My teeth are crooked. I'm working on it. So, all right. Story time's over. What are we going to talk about today? Let's switch over to our screen. I'm going to make sure my server is up and running. Sudo op lamp exam start. Woo! Mine's already running. And now we're going to go ahead and log into our MySql command prompt by typing in /opt lamp bin MySql space -u root, and now I'm logged in, and let's go ahead and type in our command to use our database, and that will be use db semicolon. Now you can see my prompt is saying that we're using the database, and we do have that users table we've created, and I'm going to continue on with that. But let's go ahead now and select star from users. And you can see I have 7 rows. So let's go ahead now, and just to create, what I want to show you in this video is how to delete rows. And it's very, very easy. So it's going to be a short video, but I'm just going to create one that I can delete really quick. So let's just recap the insert. So insert into users, and then we will tell it fname. Oops, let me back on up there. fname, comma, and these are the backticks, remember, lname. And then we're going to close that, and we're going to type values. And then I'm just going to, for the values here, and these are quotes, I'm going to put for the first name, delete, delete. And then for the last name, we will do me. All right, so if I go ahead and do that, it says 1 row affected. And now indeed, if I select star from users, select star from users, we have this 8th row here now that is the first name delete and the last name me. So deleting is very, very simple. You just type delete, and then you type from, and then the name of the table, users. That's the name of the table. Now I could just do this, and this will actually delete every row on my table. So we have to be very careful with this delete. And what we actually want to do is give it a where statement here. So where. And then what we want to do here is give it an ID equals 8. So now what this will do is it will delete this exact row. You can do whatever you want with this where condition. I mean, you could delete all where the last name is Doe, or all where the last name is Parham, or even where the last name is me, and it will work. But to be very specific with your delete is very, very much a good idea, because this is destructive. You will never get this back. Now there are ways that around, a lot of software developers use what is called soft delete, but that is actually not a delete, that is an update. And right now we are learning about the delete. So if we need to delete a row, it's delete from users, and then you'll want to do something with the where command, unless you are absolutely sure you want to delete everything in your table. So I'm going to go ahead and do where ID equals 8. We'll hit enter. It says 1 row affected, and now if I select star from users, you see that the ID 8 is now gone. So let's go now. I'm going to add another insert here just to add that back. And now you can see that we have another row, and it's got the first and last name of delete me. Now we're just adding this to use, but you notice that there is no ID 8 anymore, and that's because our auto increment, and I know I went over this before, I just want to reiterate it a little bit, is that your auto increment will continue to increment even if you delete the 8th row. So that ID 8 is gone for good. We created another row, and now that one is a separate ID, and this is not in any way related to the row that we had, other than a coincidence that the first and last name happen to be the same. But this is a completely different data row, and it's very important to understand that this is something completely new. And in fact, if I want to delete that, we could do something like delete. You know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to, let's do that again. And now let's do select star from users, and that has to be lowercase. And now I have two rows, ID 9 and 10, that both have the first and last name of delete me. So what I want to do now is let's do an example where we say delete from users where, and then let's do a condition here. We'll say where L name is equal to me and F name is equal to delete. You know what? I'm gonna make this a little more interesting. Let's get rid of the and what we'll do here is we're gonna type or, and we're gonna say or L name is equal to doe. Now what this is going to do is it's going to delete from users where the last name is me or the last name is doe. So I would expect that ID 6, 7, 9, and 10 will all be deleted from this statement. And if I enter, it did say 4 rows affected. And if I select star from users now, you can see that indeed we only have the parhams in existence because we got rid of the me's and the does. Too bad, so sad. See you guys later. But I am going to go ahead and add John Doe and Jane Doe back, just so that we have those to use in the next video. So insert into users, and then what I'm going to do here is just I'm going to do F name, L name, values, and then I'm going to go down a line here and we'll just say Jane Doe, comma, John Doe, and then we'll do a semicolon, enter, and it added 2 rows. So now I'll select star from users, and now you can see that we have back, I have 7 rows again, although we're missing a bunch of IDs because we deleted them all, and that's what I want you to be aware of, that is destructive, and you're not getting those back. But that's how you delete. You will end up doing that, so I wanted to show it, and I will see you guys in the next video where we're going to start getting a little more interesting.